You can get something sweet, you get something savory. Town and Country Café is part of the heartbeat of Tracy. You better be ready to eat because it's full of food, flavor, and just be prepared for good conversations because it's the full package.
I want you to have great service. I want you to have great food. I want you to be full. Probably take home a little to-go box.
You don't ever leave hungry because the portions are really big.
Average wait, 30 to 45 minutes.
To me, if people are willing to wait that long, the food must be really good.
When you sit in a restaurant, you look around, and the restaurant is telling you a story of who the owners are. So we have our family photo on the wall. The sayings all over the restaurant really is to remind people about how important life is. Life's too short for fake food and fake friends. Not only do we want people to know that we serve real food here, everything's made from scratch, but also everybody can relate to that. I don't want you to ever feel that we're just a restaurant. I want you to have an amazing experience, and our staff does a really good job at giving you that.
I actually come in from a different state to come here and have breakfast. This is our first stop when we get into town visiting. I just love every aspect about this restaurant.
Town and Country legitimately is, I am town.
Well, obviously, I'm the country part.
I love the city. I love everything about being in the city.
Give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. So that's me to the core.
My husband is a, biscuits and gravy, chicken fried steak and eggs guy.
It's me with a basic plate and then her touching it with her finesse and her flair to make it really just come alive, truthfully.
So I am a country girl through and through, but I do love to be in the town environment, and I love high-end luxury food as well. And I think that they've done the perfect blend and combination of creating that atmosphere.
It embodies exactly who we are. We take your basic things that have always been around and we just kind of update them. Focaccia bread French toast. We bake that bread and then we egg batter it, deep fry it, toss it in cinnamon and sugar, and that has the softness. And then when you deep fry it, you've got the crunchiness on the outside. And then I added the vanilla sauce because I was like, this needs something more than maple syrup.
That's the signature dish for sure.
There's a bakery in Stockton called Geneva Bakery, and we use their homemade milk bread, and then we make a lemon mascarpone with fresh berries to go on top. Every piece is a collaboration. I'll come to him and say, I want to do this. And he'll say, are you kidding me?
I mean, I always tell her, I'm like, who's gonna buy that? Nobody's gonna buy that. And sure enough, the next day it's a special, and the first thing that sells is one of those.
The Italian Benedict is our homemade focaccia bread, garlic grilled, fresh arugula, grilled prosciutto, poached egg, and then the creamy pesto sauce, bruschetta, and then a balsamic glaze on top. On the lunch menu,
We do a sourdough burger,
the bread is Raymond's Fine Sourdough out of South City.
no pre-done patties, they're half pound. A lot of people like that burger a lot.
We collaborated together and we created our own recipe of ravioli.
So we deep fry them and serve them with a marinara or a ranch dipping sauce, which is really good.
I think the biggest compliment that we've received from the customer is they feel like when they come to Town and Country, they are actually eating home-cooked food out in a restaurant.
Reminds me of something I'd get from my grandma when I was growing up back home.
Our biggest complaint that we get here is that I wish you guys were open longer, number one, and I wish you guys were bigger, so the wait's not as long.
Restaurant business is not easy. Seeing how happy the customers are and seeing that they enjoy our recipes and they enjoy our restaurant makes all the hard day go away.
We're on 14 years now, I think it is, and I would like to be here for another 50.